Hello everyone. Can you hear me okay? Is the microphone tweaking like it did last time? Or are we good? It's kind of high, but... Sorry, the lighting's kind of bad. Hello. I've never been this early to anything ever. I love that. I love that for you. Hi, Mariah. Sounds good? Okay, good. Because last time it did not sound very good. I just uploaded a video like 30 minutes ago. Probably should have uploaded it earlier if I was gonna go live, but make sure to go watch my new video after this live stream. Please. Please, please, to support me. But today I'm gonna be crocheting like I did last week. I have been working on my chapstick holders. If you're new and you don't know what's going on, I'm gonna be running a crochet booth on June 6th. So I have 2 months. 2 months to make the stuff for my booth. So I'm starting early. I feel like I'm starting at a good amount of time. Like I feel like I'll finish everything like pretty quickly. But I've been working on my chapstick holders. I was going to just make enough chapstick holders to kind of fill this bag, so I don't really know how much that's gonna be. But I'll show you the ones I've made so far. I've also made a pink one, but my mom bought it, so I'm gonna make some more pink ones. But these are my chapstick holders. They hold like an average size chapstick. See if it'll focus. It's probably gonna try to focus on my face, but I put Sanrio charms on them. So this one has a pom-pom Pirin. I wish I had a chapstick to put in there to show you, but I don't. And then this red one has a little My Melody charm. Oh my god, the lighting is so bad. Why won't it focus? My Melody. Then a Crochet one. Oh my god, focus. Why won't it focus? That is so annoying. Anyway, Crochet. Another My Melody, because this My Melody has like a blue bow. And a Karopi. This one's my favorite. I think I'm gonna make one for myself. But yeah, all of my chapstick holders are gonna have little Sanrio charms on them. People can very easily take the charms off if they don't want them, but they just felt a little too plain without the charms. So I'm just going to make enough, because I have all of these chains. Let me count how many there are. Chat is dead, chat is dead. People talk, somebody talk. I don't want to talk to myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I also need to talk about all the drama I've been seeing online. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mochi! What are you doing? He was like trying to go in a corner. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, I have 21 of these. So I'll probably just make enough chapstick holders to use up all of these. So I guess that's what I'll be working on today, and then after I finish the chapstick holders, I'm gonna start working on my Pokemon mystery bags, because I have over 70 Pokemon patterns that I bought to make little mini Pokemon. So okay, so I kind of put like all the yarn in a bin. Like these are one of the tubs that I have in the garage, and I just kind of grabbed all the colors that I think I would want to make chapstick holders with. I'm gonna make a hot pink one. This is my favorite brand, as you guys know, the Super Saver, but this is called Pretty in Pink. So I'm going to, the lighting is so bad, because the window's like over there, so as you can see the window's like shining onto my face this way. Yeah, YouTube does suck at notifying. Honestly, I need to, let me post on YouTube or on Instagram real quick that I'm live, because more people show up when I do post on Instagram. I've noticed a significant, like, it'll tell me on YouTube like where people come from to watch my videos and stuff, and I think like 75% of my viewers come from my Instagram stories of me saying that there's a new video, because YouTube does not notify people. Let me put the live link. Just gonna, where is the link button on? Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't get notifications. I think I only get notifications for like one podcast that I watch sometimes, and I don't even really watch it enough to like need the notifications. Like, I don't know. But I also don't really watch YouTube videos anymore. I wish I like really enjoyed watching YouTube videos like I used to, but I don't. Hi, Loomis. Okay, hopefully that'll bring some more people in. Okay, so my next chapstick holder is going to be hot pink. It doesn't look hot pink on camera, but it's a really pretty color. Oh, also, I got my square reader in, the one that I was talking about last week. So if you sign up for, hi Toha, if you sign up for Square, you get your first card reader for free. So I got this for free, and I'm going to use Square to do my card stuff. But it comes with a sticker that I can put on my booth showing that I could take these different cards. And then this little card reader just hooks into the USB port of my phone, like this. And then they can swipe their card and it'll just go into the Square app that'll connect to my Square debit card that I have. And also my phone has like an NFC capability, so people can tap their card on my phone if they have tap to pay. So they can just tap like that, or they could swipe their card. So this card reader was free, and then if you want like the fancier card readers, you do have to pay for them. They're not super expensive, but I'll only need something like this, so. And if this doesn't end up working, I can use like Venmo or PayPal or something like. But yeah, that came in. It came in within like a week. So yeah, it was free. It came in the mail in this little thing. So pretty cool. I need to kind of put that over to the side. Yeah, I think I need to switch back to YouTube because my attention span is lacking because I watch so much TikTok. I don't have a garden anymore. I moved back in with my parents and I'm not allowed to have a garden, so. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I should make a like a TikTok on how to make these chapstick holders because they are so easy to make. It takes me about like 10 minutes to make a chapstick holder. So I feel like it'd be a really good TikTok. Oh, here's a chapstick. This is the chapstick I was using. Okay, my favorite holder is the one with Crochet on it. I'm honestly probably gonna keep this one for myself. Okay, here's what it looks like when there's a chapstick in it. So you could put it on your keys or your purse. I made one for all of my coworkers for Christmas, and all of my coworkers have theirs on their keys, and they swing their keys around and everything, and they've never had issues with it like breaking. It's super sturdy. So, yeah. I love these things so much. They're so easy to make, and like you could price them very affordably, so a lot of people will buy them. Hopefully people will buy them. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this Crochet one for myself because I just love Crochet, but I'll make another one. But I use a 3.5mm hook. I cleaned out my crochet bag the other day and like winded up a bunch of my like yarn that's just like crazy. So now I barely have anything in here. Thank you. Yeah, I just thought they were so plain, so I added the charms from the stuff that I got from... I just uploaded a video like 30 minutes ago, and it's stuff I got from Temu, and I will show you that stuff actually. I'm wearing my pajamas, so... Sorry, I look kind of crusty. I didn't really feel like looking super nice. I don't know. But I put all the stuff I got from my Temu collaboration into this like pink storage container, and I labeled it ribbons and charms because that's what this is. So all the stuff that I got, I'll put this down so you can see. I'm trying to keep things organized. As you can see, like there's a lot of stuff, but it's all organized in plastic bins. So I'm really trying my best to keep stuff organized, but these are the Sanrio charms that I'm using for my chapstick holders. So I'm just gonna use up all of these. They're like the perfect size and they have little eye pins on them. So I'm using those, and then I organized all my charms into these little like containers. So like all of the flowers are in here. And then like here's a bunch of like little stars that remind me of Super Mario. So yeah. Then I have just like random ones with like Labubus and Sanrio characters and little dogs and stuff. So like all of my charms are organized. And then these are just like huge charms that actually don't even have like anything on them. And then these are my favorite. But they're gold, unfortunately. And I don't have any gold like charm stuff, so I need to buy gold keychains and stuff. But yeah, all of my ribbons in here. So whenever I want to make some dog bows, I'll just pull out this thing, and it has like a little handle too. Oh God. Respectfully, I have no idea who you are. I've blocked a lot of people, so I couldn't even go back and try to unblock you because I don't know who you are. Like, I don't even know your name. I'm glad that you educated yourself. I'm not gonna praise you for educating yourself though. But yeah, good for you. Those butterflies would be cute glued to the front of a chapstick holder. Yeah, I was thinking of like maybe gluing the ones without charms like on the front of these too. I just don't know how well they would stay on. But yeah, let's make a hot pink one. I'll kind of like walk you through how I make them too, but I think I'm gonna make a TikTok tutorial because it's super easy. So I do a magic circle, and then in the magic circle I do 5 single crochets. And then I pull the magic circle closed. E6000, yeah. And then I single crochet the circle together. Toha, you don't have to block Christina's messages, it's fine. I'm gonna try to go live every Wednesday unless I'm doing something, but I'm usually not. So yes, I will try to go live every Wednesday around this time. Okay, so you see I have a circle. You probably can't because the lighting is terrible. And then what do? Oh, I do 2 single crochets in every chain to make it a little bit bigger, to make it the perfect size of like a chapstick. After I show you guys how I do this, I want to talk about the drama I've been seeing online, because online's been going crazy right now. Does anybody watch Summer House? Because if nobody watches Summer House, then you won't understand this, but yeah, I do 2 single crochets in every stitch all the way around. I didn't even realize that this weekend was Easter either, because my boyfriend was like, "You're coming over for an Easter brunch." I was like, "Easter? The fuck? Well, what do you mean Easter? Like, it's already Easter?" Okay, so as you can see, the circle is now big enough for like the base of a chapstick. Like the chapstick's in here, but big enough for the base of a chapstick. And now, Travel Channel stuff? Okay, man, I realized that I watch way too much reality television because I've watched almost every single Bravo reality TV show. Summer House has been on for... When did Summer House start? Summer House first aired my senior year of high school, so 2017 is when Summer House first started, so there's a decent amount of seasons. Yeah, I think it's just because I'm not religious either, so I don't even keep up with Easter. Okay, after you do the 2 in every single stitch all the way around, then I do 1 single crochet in the back loop only for just 1 row. And this makes it where it starts kind of curving upwards. So you could see like right here where we did the back loop only. And that's what makes it start going up like that. So yeah. So do back loop only for just 1 row. Sorry, I can't like talk and crochet at the same time, so I'm trying to finish this row and then I'll just mindlessly crochet. But I can't. Okay. And then as you can see, when you do it in the back loop only, it starts like making a little cup, like a little bowl. And now you're just going to do single crochets up until you get to the length that you want. So I didn't even count how many rows that is, but I will just do single crochets until it's tall enough to match this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That's how easy it is. And then I'll show you how I attach it to the... But yeah, I think I should make a TikTok on how to make these because it's so easy. Okay. My 600-pound life. I have seen almost every episode of my 600-pound life as well. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, Sister Wives. Hi, Aubrey. I have not watched Sister Wives just because I think they're a little too weird for me. Like, they're strange. No, actually. Okay, so if none of y'all watch Summer House, none of this is really gonna make sense to you. But there's a lot of drama going on with Summer House online right now. So, like 2 seasons ago, there was a girl named Sierra and a boy named West, okay? And they had a very intense, like, summer romance to the point where Sierra, like, fell in love with West. Like, they had insane chemistry. Like, when I watched them on camera, like, they had such good chemistry. And, I honestly was really sad with what happened. So basically he was like, I don't want to be in a relationship, even though he kind of led her on all summer. And he broke her heart, basically. Broke her heart to the point where she's like, she's evil to him pretty much the entire show because like he did her so dirty, okay? Well, he is very obviously, well, so we thought. It seemed like he was still in love with her too. He's just an F-boy and he doesn't want to like commit to being in like a loving, committed relationship. He just wants to sleep around and stuff. So in this current season that was filmed like last year, he started realizing how much he loved Sierra and he's slowly like starting to fall back in love with her in the show. Keep in mind, these are real people, okay? This is reality television. So we're slowly watching him, like, want to be with her again, and she's slowly letting her walls down to, like, talk with him again. And I honestly was pretty excited for it. I mean, I don't think that West, well, I didn't think that West was, like, a bad guy. Like, he obviously has commitment issues and stuff, but, like, I think he's really funny, and I think they were really cute together, and their connection and their chemistry is insane. So I was like, okay, I'm kind of happy with this. I like seeing them fall in love and stuff. And, so yeah, anyway, there's another girl. I don't know if I'm good at explaining things. But okay, there's another girl named Amanda who lives in the summer house too. She's married to a guy named Kyle. She has been married to Kyle for like 15 years, 10 years or something like that. Kyle is a piece of shit. He verbally abuses her pretty much every episode. He's a drunk. He gets drunk like every episode and just yells at her. He's terrible. This entire season, Amanda has been debating divorcing Kyle. Finally. After years of watching her be verbally abused, okay? Amanda and Sierra are best friends. Best friends. Very, very close. Like, this entire season is Sierra just comforting Amanda because Amanda is going through just a divorce and, like, coming to terms with the fact that, like, her and her husband are just not in a good marriage together. All that stuff. So, anyway, comes to find out that yesterday on Instagram, Amanda, the one that just got divorced from Kyle, okay? Amanda and West, the first guy, are secretly dating. Secretly have been dating. Keep in mind she's been divorced for a couple months. Sierra is her best friend. And they have been in a relationship, a situationship, or just sleeping together. And they posted it on Instagram without Sierra knowing. Okay, I need to read you guys the ChatGPT thing that they posted on Instagram. West and Amanda both posted it, and like it was so unbelievable. It was so unbelievable that everybody thought that it was an April Fool's joke. Let me find... Okay. They both posted this ChatGPT paragraph on their story. They said, "We've seen the growing online speculation, so while this is very new, we just wanted to provide some clarity. It was never our intention to purposely hide anything. Given the complicated relationship dynamics involved and the scrutiny that comes with being on a reality show, we needed a little space to process things privately before speaking on it. We've shown up for each other as friends over the years through all the highs and lows, and what's developed recently was the last thing either of us expected. Our connection grew out of a genuine, long-standing friendship, which made it especially important for us to approach this with care. As our feelings evolved, we wanted to take time to understand exactly what we were feeling. We also recognized that this has had an impact beyond just us and never wanted our actions to cause any hurt or be perceived as careless. We truly appreciate the understanding and respect as we navigate this." Ew. Also, publicly posting a paragraph about your situationship with your best friend's ex-boyfriend is crazy. Crazy, right? So, yeah. I guess they're dating, but I think she's really stupid. Amanda is really stupid because West is known for like not committing to relationships. So she's going from a 10-year marriage where her husband gets drunk and cheats on her all the time to another boy who goes out and parties all the time and is never going to commit to her. And she ruined all of her brand deals. She ruined her positive public image, and she lost all of her friends for a man that won't commit to her. Crazy. It's so crazy. But anyway, I've been like scrolling online and like the comments of people online about it is crazy. So now like my whole entire For You page is just like Bravo stuff and like people posting about it, and like it's hilarious. But like imagine that you have been consoling your best friend of a best friend of a very long time. Keep in mind Sierra and Amanda have been best friends for a long time. Consoling her all season just for her to go behind your back and date the guy that you were in love with last year. Like they only dated for like the summer, but Sierra was like very much in love with West. Like you could see it in her eyes how much she loved him. She met his family, she hung out with him basically every single day that summer. So like the fact that you could even do that without telling her before it goes public is crazy. Yeah, literally first prompt, they said copy paste, we got this. Like it's very obvious when it's a ChatGPT post because like these dumbasses are not using words like that. Like they're not. I have a friend that uses ChatGPT exclusively. What the fuck? Can people not think for themselves? Yeah, exactly. It's so gross. Like, I understand that, like, you can't control your feelings, right? And West is a very, like, if you watch him on the show, he's very witty. He is good at flirting, and he just draws the girls in, right? Because he just has that, like, aura about him. But you can see the slyness behind him. He's gross. And, like, just the fact that you could do that to your own best friend, so gross. Yeah, like, I don't care how much you enjoy his presence, you do not do that to your best friend. Especially with, like, how new their relationship was, too. Why is this chapstick holder seeming so... big than the rest? I don't know. Like, you're telling me you got out of a divorce, like, you got out of a marriage of 10 years, and your first thought is, let me sneakily date my best friend's ex. What a dumbass. Yeah, I would never, ever, ever. First of all of my friends are gay, so I guess I don't even really have to worry about doing that either. I mean, I am bi, so I guess I could, but, like, I couldn't even imagine that. Doing that. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, every single person my friends have dated, like, I don't even look at them as, like, a person. Like, I don't even look at them enough to talk to them. Like, you're just a side character in my story, you know what I mean? Much less let me try and date you. Like, I don't even perceive my friends' dates, you know what I mean? Like, crazy. But yeah, and that's happening, like, online currently, and they're filming the Summer House reunion next week, or, like, in 2 weeks. So they're going to be going, like, head to head and, like, with each other at the reunion, and we're gonna be able to see what Sierra has to say to both of them in person, and I can just feel how uncomfortable it is gonna be now. Like, oh, it's gonna be so uncomfy. Like, I don't perceive my friends' boyfriends, like, I don't know, or girlfriends. Like, I just perceive them as, like, an acquaintance. But anyway, that's one of the dramas that is happening online right now in the communities I follow. And then also, there's been drama in the dog grooming community too. I don't know, a lot of crazy shit has been happening online. And I've just been, like, somehow following it very well. Is anybody else here a dog groomer, or does, like, anybody else follow dog groomers online and, like, know the funky poodle drama? Because if not, I'm going to also explain to you the niche dog grooming drama that's happening online right now that nobody's gonna understand, because the dog grooming community online is so small. It's literally so small. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't perceive them, like, I perceive them as, like, a person, but, like, my brain automatically goes to, like, I'm never gonna get close to this person unless they're, like, gonna marry them, I guess. Like, I would try to be their friend, but, like, I would just, my brain doesn't go to that. But I'm also, like, very rarely attracted to people anyway. Like, consider it a blessing if I'm attracted to you, because I literally just find my boyfriend attractive and, like, some K-pop idols, and that's about it. Like, my attraction to people is, like, so low. Like, people, like, men that I used to find attractive when I was, like, 15 or 16, I find, like, so gross now. Like, I love Harry Styles. I love his music. You guys know I was, like, obsessed with One Direction. But I don't find Harry Styles attractive anymore, like, at all. And I used to sweat for that man when I was like 13. Like, sweat. And now I'm just like, he's just a guy. Like, like, that's just a guy. Oh, my dog is going crazy. My dogs are in here. Luna is out there. Yeah, like, K-pop idols, girls and guys. Like, every member of Twice, stunning. A lot of K-pop idols, beautiful. K-drama actors, stunning. But, like, my attraction to, like, especially white men, I don't know. I don't find white men very attractive. Maybe it's just because I live in the South and I'm just around too many country boys. I just think they're, like, really gross. And they usually just have, like, really fucked up beliefs, too, so. It did get canceled because of COVID, but it got rescheduled to, like, 2 years later. So, like, I was supposed to see him in 2020, and then I think I saw him in 2022 instead. Hi, Sarah. So I did see him, just very late. I had to wait, like, 3 years. That was, like, a great concert, though. I just really regret bringing my ex-boyfriend to that concert instead of my mom. Because my mom really likes Harry Styles. And I took my ex-boyfriend at the time because my mom is disabled. And it would have been really uncomfortable for her to be sitting in those seats that we were in because they're really small and they were in the middle of the row. So I was like, I just don't think that my mom will be able to handle sitting in these seats. Because we were, like, on the 6th row. Like, we were really close. I could see Harry Styles, like, sweat. I was so close to him, which is actually crazy because I actually have no videos or pictures or any proof that I was there at all. Like, I swear I would have taken some videos, but they're just gone. So, I swear I was there, but I need to go back on, like, my Facebook memories to see if I ever posted any pictures or videos of me there, because, like, I don't know, I don't even remember it. Like, I don't know, there's some blue-collar men that are, like, I love a good, like, beefy man with, like, a big beard, but, like, if they have good hygiene, though. You know what I mean? And most of them that are, like, big, beefy with, like, big beards and stuff, they're gross. Like, they're really gross. Yeah, I don't even think I ever posted that I was there. I don't know why. Maybe because I was with my ex-boyfriend and I just, like, never... I don't know. I just really regret going with him because I would rather have had memories with, like, a family member than have memories with that crusty, dusty man. You know what I mean? Like, what a shame. This one seems so much thicker than my other ones for some reason, but it's like a little finger. Anyway, let me tell you about my niche dog grooming drama, right? It's not even really, like the proof of the drama hasn't, like, completely come out, so I haven't, like, gotten all of the details. Let me turn this down. And a lot of it's probably not gonna make any sense unless you're in the dog grooming industry. But anyway, so, as you guys know, I went to a dog grooming convention 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's called Groomed Atlanta. So pretty much every single famous dog groomer and company were there. I saw probably 10 famous dog groomers from LA there. Every single, like, famous social media dog groomer I saw in the flesh. It was crazy. I didn't speak to any of them, but I saw them with my eyes. And a lot of them are a lot smaller than they look like on camera. Like, they were so tiny. But just keep in mind, like, they were all there. We were all in the same building at the same time. So there was a lot of things happening, a lot of things being filmed. Yeah. So there is a company called Funky Poodle. Okay. Funky Poodle is actually who sponsored the convention. They had, like, an entire booth I wish I would have filmed it so I could like show you guys, but they had a whole booth full of their stuff. You know what? Let me just pull up their website so I can kind of give you guys like a visual of what their products look like. Okay. They use AI for a lot of their packaging, and I have followed them for a little while just because I like how like funky they were, right? Like they were different, they were unique, they had like these cool scents and stuff. Here, let me show you guys. Okay, so this is the brand. They're called Funky Poodle. This is such a niche drama that I'm explaining to you guys, and I'm hoping I'm explaining well, but okay. So as you can see, like their stuff's kind of tacky, I'm not gonna lie, but like that doesn't really matter at the end of the day. The product is what matters because we're using it on dogs. But as you can see, like they use AI for a lot of their stuff, but they're popular for their like scent bar, which is I've actually never been on their website, so give me a minute so I can like, I don't know, like their products are just like really tacky in my opinion, so I've never bought from them, mainly just because like it's also expensive. Dog grooming stuff is expensive anyway, so that's pretty normal. But basically, just so you can get a visual, this is their team, okay? Specifically this person right here, I don't even know her name. She is an issue online. I don't know if like the CEO is in this picture. This is the tanked guy that makes like those tanks online. He's not part of the team. I think he was just in this picture, but they have a team of people on social media, okay? So they have their social media team. Their social media team has ruined their reputation, but the CEO of Funky Poodle, he's like in his 50s or 60s. He has been caught like texting minors, cheating on his wife, yelling at minors, sexually harassing and assaulting his workers. He's just been caught, and there's been videos of him doing it. I haven't seen the videos, but I've heard that they're not great to watch, okay? So the CEO is a really, really bad person. Also, their products are apparently like white labeled, so he buys another brand's products and then he puts a bunch of random shit in it, like essential oils and like all the stuff that he wants to put in it, and then he sells it as his own, which a lot of companies do that. But because he's putting all that random shit in the products, it's not, the ingredients that are listed are not actually accurate from what I have been reading. This is all alleged, and like this is just what people are saying online. Keep in mind, I don't know everything. This is just from what I've seen. So not to say that I'm right, but this is just what I've seen with the proof. But basically, like the products are just not what they are labeled to be, which is scary because you're putting the product on living dogs, like living beings, okay? But they're really popular for their like scent bar, which is like these oils that have like really cool scents, like Fruity Pebbles and stuff, which is a really cool idea, right? Because you want your dogs to smell good. But apparently, like the ingredients for the products are not accurately listed on the products or something. I don't know like the exact details for all of that, but people have been like taking TikToks of them like pouring out the product and being like, I'm never gonna shop with Funky Poodle ever again. But the reason the drama started, let me start from the beginning because I'm so bad at telling stories, guys. But so basically all of this started is because they have a social media team, which was that like group of people that you saw in the picture. One of them, who was like the face of the social media team, she got kicked out of the team and fired on the way to Groomed. So they were all traveling to Atlanta, and while she got to Atlanta, they fired her. They didn't fire her before she left. They fired her as she got to Atlanta. So she was like stranded in Atlanta. She wasn't allowed to come to the convention to work the booth. and they fired her for some reason. We don't know why she was fired. The team keeps saying that like she's hiding important information of why she was fired. I don't know. Her name is like Coaches something. Let me try to find her. I can't find her, but anyway, she posted a TikTok saying like, hey, I got fired, like I was the face of Funky Poodle. You guys aren't gonna see my face anymore because I got fired. There's certain things I can't say because I signed an NDA. But just know that like I got fired for like defending myself or like not dealing with like what's been going on behind the scenes with like the CEO and stuff. And she didn't really give like specific details of what happened because she can't legally, but she basically just made a video like calling out Funky Poodle for what they did to her. And then there were also like 3 other famous dog groomers who used to be Funky Poodle ambassadors who commented on her video, and they were like, we're so proud of you for speaking out because, you know, we also went through XYZ. So in my opinion, if there are brands that are being pushed down your throat by content creators, they're usually not a great company, because the reason you're seeing them so much is because they're paying these content creators to push their products nonstop. So Funky Poodle is one of those brands that like get pushed down people's throats in the dog grooming community because they were giving their products out for free to all of the big content creators, and those content creators were also having to sign NDAs before they were even allowed to showcase the products, which I would never ever, if a company asked me to promote their products, I would never sign an NDA. If you were doing something bad behind the scenes, why do you need to sign an NDA? If you're not doing something bad, you know what I mean? Like, why do you need to sign an NDA to promote products? Weird, right? Like, you obviously have to be doing something wrong. Let me take a sip of my drink because my throat is hurting. Sorry, I'm talking really fast. And hopefully this is all making sense. Like I said, I'm really bad at storytelling, but yeah, so she came out saying what happened with her and she got fired. And then that main girl that I showed you on that picture, she has been posting and crashing out on social media. She's the CFO. She's been crashing out on social media since this girl has came out about what she dealt with at Funky Poodle. And in my opinion, this girl, the CFO, has very strange energy, okay? As someone who has been on the other side of like online drama, the person who is doing the most wrong is usually the most loudest, okay? Because they want everyone to think that they are the victim. So the person that is going live the most, the person that is talking about it the most, the person that is posting about it nonstop, the one that is saying that they're the victim constantly is usually not the victim. Usually the victims are the quietest about it. Just from like personal experience and what I've seen from other creators online, the loudest one is usually the meanest one, okay? So she has posted nonstop every single day, just kind of like shady stuff about other people that she has worked with. And her energy is very, very, very mean girl, like insanely mean girl energy. Their entire social media team has been posting like shady stuff towards all these other content creators on the actual like Funky Poodle official like company brand. Instead of doing it on like their private dog grooming accounts, they're doing it on the Funky Poodle account. So people are like, this is really unprofessional. And like also they're just like defending the CEO even though he's like been caught doing all of these really negative things. So people are just like, this is a really sketchy brand. We don't know the ingredients of the products that we're putting on these dogs. The entire social media team is full of mean girls and they're bullying people online. And now like the CFO is just like fully crashing out on TikTok. And I genuinely do feel bad for her. Not because I don't think that she's a bad person. I just think that she is not meant to be on social media, okay? There are people that are really, they cannot handle any type of criticism at all, and it makes them slowly go crazy. I have been there. Like a couple years ago, especially when I was in the animal pet community, I wanted to defend myself so badly when people would lie about me that I would just fully go insane, okay? And that's what's happening to her. Not everybody is meant to be online. And their social media team, they are not meant to be online. They do not need to be online because they have made the Funky Poodle brand look so much worse. Every single day, they're calling out new content creators for like lying on the Funky Poodle brand. It's been crazy. But like her last video, oh, actually she's deleted them. Oh no, this one.
You guys are allowing her to continue to do to me what she's been doing to me since I came onto the team. You're only getting a quarter of the story, and you're continuously letting her bully me and hurt me. Now people are speaking out publicly about it. If you guys only knew like the real story of what happened and how she's attacked me from the second I came into leadership, you guys really honestly think that out of 4 people, 3 of the 4 have the same stories and only one of them is being really loud on the internet right now? Never thought about that, did you? Or that there's more screen recordings and text messages?
That's not even, there's one video, I think it's the same one, but it's like literally 8 minutes long. Every single video that she posts knocking another content creator, she's always like, they're so jealous of me, they're so jealous of me. Like the reason that they're talking crap about me online is because they're just jealous about how good of a dog groomer I am. And she says that all the time, and that is a red flag to me. If you have to say nonstop that all of these people are coming out against you because they're jealous of you, you might be the problem. Like, I have like followed this behind the scenes quietly because I'm not in it, it's none of my business. But like, if there's like 5 content creators coming out with the same story saying that you are a mean girl and saying that like the things that you are doing is not okay, how are you not the problem? Do you know what I mean? And like all of her videos are like, I'm such a good dog groomer. Like, girl, get to dog grooming then. Get offline. Get offline. And what's crazy is that they all work at just like some small little shops, which is fine, but it's like, it's not like you work at like this big famous dog grooming company, like the big dog groomers in LA. Like they own these big luxury dog grooming businesses, and like their social media team, I have more followers than her. Like, and like she just runs like a little small salon, and it's just like she's acting like all of these content creators that are way bigger than her. By the way, she keeps saying that they want clout from her. She has 5,000 followers. And she keeps saying that like everybody wants clout.
Did y'all see with that white
from her? It's like, no. And then she also called out another dog groomer like 2 days ago because he called her nice. And I was like watching that and I was like, what the hell? Yeah, no, it's not my business, but they put it online and made it everyone's business, so I'm gonna talk about it if I want to. But yeah, like, there has apparently been a lot of videos and receipts of the illegal things that the CEO has been doing, but because of like the NDAs and stuff, which NDAs are not, if there's illegal things happening, then NDAs are broken, so I don't really know what's going on there. But there's also somebody who made like a fake puppy Whistleton, like, you know, Bridgerton. They made like a puppy Whistleton account full of AI stuff, which I think this is stupid. But they made like a puppy Whistleton account that has like all of these receipts of like what's been going on behind the scenes at Funky Poodle and like what the CEO's been doing to minors and like cheating on his wife and stuff. And I don't know, their entire social media team is like crashing out online, and it's actually a very hard watch, because at the end of the day, none of this would have came out if they just like didn't post about it and they just kept their mouth closed and they ran like a professional business. And like I said, at the end of the day, not everybody is meant to be online, and it is okay to like just log out, you know what I mean? And like watching these grown women like crying on the internet and like trying to call out all of these creators and stuff, it's like, oh my god, please. It's taking me way too long to make this singular chapstick holder because I keep getting distracted, but I love minding other people's business. No, actually, I've just been like scrolling, but okay, so there's this dog groomer named Jay, and I really like him. His name is Jay Snowden. He posted this. I think he's really funny. He has 24,000 followers, and he said that, or she said that he wants clout from her, but he has 26,000 followers and she has 5,000. Clout from what? But
I went on a live stream after being pressured by like all the ambassadors while I was trying to watch Netflix. I was just trying to watch Netflix.
okay, yeah, so Funky Poodle, they go live a lot on TikTok, which is fine. Like, as a brand, if you want to connect with your community, like, there's no issue with that. But they like always want to pressure content creators into going live with them, apparently. And he's one of the ones that they like apparently were like messaging him, like all of the people on the team were messaging him over and over, being like, join the live, join the live, join the live.
Hey, I was actually gonna say hey Groom fam, but this video actually isn't for the Groom fam.
Did he just put Chick-fil-A sauce on his face?
This video is to call out these like silent weirdos that are making these like fake accounts online. I'm here to call out the weirdo fake accounts online because I don't like it.
But yeah, this video was calling out the Puppy Whistletown account. He was basically saying like, hey, you're a weirdo hiding behind this ChatGPT Puppy Whistletown to like make up lies about a company and stuff. Like, he was defending Funky Poodle in this video, but the other girl, she took it as like a personal attack. Oh, it's a toner. It looked like Chick-fil-A sauce. But the other girl took this video as a personal attack towards her for some reason, because she's connected her identity in this Funky Poodle brand so intensely that like every single time people say something negative about the brand, she takes it as a personal attack towards her, which that's just something that like you have to like separate, right? Especially being like a social media manager. If somebody's saying something negative about who you work for, you have to professionally respond, right? Like, I'm a social media manager for my salon. We've gotten bad reviews. You have to respond positively and professionally, or you're gonna look bad. Like, that's just how it is. So she took this video as a negative attack on her, and then she did a like 3-part 20-minute video calling him a narcissistic snake that's jealous of her. Like, she started like, and he went live on TikTok, and I was just scrolling on my TikTok and I saw that he was live, and he was like reacting to her videos. And obviously the live is not public anymore, but he was reacting to what she was saying. And in this video, he says that he has no issues with her and that she was always nice to him. Like, he said something really nice about her, in this video, but she still took it as a personal attack on her. And he was like, I was literally being nice about you. Like, everybody was talking so negatively about her. And in that video, he was like, she's always been kind to me. Like, I don't have anything bad to say about her. It's just the brand that I don't like. And then she still took it as a personal attack. So, yeah, she went off on him, and I think she deleted it, but she posted like a... I feel like...
Did y'all see what that...
Like, she posted a video, like, adding him. I think she deleted it. Like, keep in mind, this is, like, the paragraph that she wrote on that video, by the way. Like, crashing out, fully crashing out. She deleted it, but she posted, like, a whole series adding him, calling him, like, all of these names, even though in the video he called her nice. And then on his live stream, he was like, why am I getting canceled for calling you nice? But anyway, okay, so I made this long enough for the chapstick. And then what I do is I chain one and I turn, and then I do 5 single crochets across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it'll look like this. And then I chain one and turn, and then I take my keychain and I kind of lay it flat against right here, and then I just attach it to the keychain. So I'm crocheting into the loop all the way across. Yeah, y'all wanted to learn how to make a chapstick holder, and now you got descriptions of 2 different online dramas that are happening, niche online dramas that are happening right now. Yeah, like, at the end of the day, I genuinely feel bad for her because she obviously cannot mentally handle what is happening online right now, but she's also done it to herself, unfortunately. Like, it comes to a point, like, where, especially professionally, you just need to shut up. You just need to stop. Because you just make yourself look worse the longer and the more you keep talking about it. And yeah, so honestly, this will probably, and you cut and finish it off, but this drama or whatever drama will probably be forgotten in a week, and then the grooming community will move on to their next victim, because the grooming community loves to attack people online. But that's the niche online dog grooming stuff that's been happening. Okay, so I finished it off, and now I just weave in this end, and then you're done. So you see how easy that was. Let me get my yarn needle. There's also been like another drama apparently where, like, this is kind of more local, but so if y'all don't know anything about dog grooming, I'm assuming, but dog groomers are really mean, okay? You think the dog, like the pet community online is mean? Dog groomers are bitches, bro. Like, I'm kind of lucky that I work with some decent women that, like, if we have an issue with each other, like, we'll say it to each other's faces. We don't talk behind each other's back. Like, I feel like we're adults, right? But the drama that I have heard from, like, other dog grooming salons, like, apparently, so at Groomed Atlanta, I went to Groomed Atlanta to take classes to learn more about dog grooming, of course, because I'm a beginner. So I sat in classes for 2 days. Like, I only walked around and, like, looked at the professionals grooming and stuff for, like, maybe an hour my whole weekend there. Like, I was in classes from 8 to 5 on Friday and Saturday. So I took like 10 different classes to learn stuff. So that's why I was there, was to learn. But what was I saying? Oh, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, there was a class that my boss took, and it was about like being a better boss, being a better manager, like dealing with drama in your salon, blah, blah, blah. And she said the type of questions that these people were asking the teacher were crazy, like of the things that they dealt with in their salon. Like crazy, crazy shit. And it's like, I could not work in an environment like this. Like, honestly, vet med sucked, but I only worked at one animal hospital. So, and they sucked really bad. So, I don't know. I think it's like a different type of mean though. Because the meanness that you deal with dog groomers is like petty bullshit. Because like at the end of the day, it's a bunch of women. And I will defend women till the day I die. I love women. But there are a lot of petty bitches out there, okay? And mean girls, when they're mean, they're fucking mean, okay? So, yeah, the dog grooming community is just like full of drama, full of like just mean girls. Like, it's crazy. They talk so much shit about each other. Like, it's actually crazy. Okay, here's our chapstick holder. I always put a chapstick in there. Ooh. After I make it, just to kind of like shape it, if that makes sense. Okay. And then I'll put the charm on it later. There's the chapstick holder, and then for this hot pink, I'll probably put this sparkly Hello Kitty charm. But I'm gonna make some more before I put the charms on, so. Okay. What color should I do next? Probably another green one, because I'm gonna take the green one for myself, so. We're gonna do tea leaf. Yeah, honestly, I feel like the cosmetology community and the dog grooming community are pretty similar because we're both doing the same job, just on different clients. Like, cosmetology is working on humans and I'm doing haircuts on dogs. Yeah. Yeah. I have not heard great things about cosmetologists. At the end of the day, like, if you are working somewhere with tons of women, nurses, like hospitals, places that are popular for a lot of women to work at, there is usually so much mean, terrible, catty drama. Hi, Amanda. And it sucks because, like, if more women were girls, we could have the most positive, beautiful spaces with no men, right? And, like, that's how I feel about my salon. Like, we're all pretty girls where I work. We've hired some new people, so I don't know. Hi, Lee. Thank you for subscribing. The little thing didn't pop up with the little cat. Anyway, if more women were nice and were girls, then we could have such great spaces. You know what I mean? Like, because a lot of the things women in workplaces argue about is stuff that's not even worth arguing about at all. It's just like petty shit. Why are you crying? Why you cry? They want food, but it's way too early. my god, that's awful, Jenna. What the hell? That's not funny, but like, I'm laughing at like how ridiculous it is. Like, that's why I liked working at the library, because I worked with a bunch of women, but they were all girls. And like, there was never any drama ever. There was no shit talking behind your back. Because like, when women want to be mean, they will come for everything about you. They'll come for the way you look, the way you speak, your family. They'll come for like literally anything about you. They'll call you fat, ugly. They'll mock your piercings. They'll mock like your body type. Like women will come for your ass if they hate you. And that's scary. Oh my god. What the hell? That's crazy. Like, I've worked at some pretty, like, awful places, but the things I hear other people go through, like this shit, like timing bathroom breaks, no, I didn't deal with any of that. Like, if I'm going to the bathroom, I'm going to the bathroom. Why are you timing me? So yeah, those were my niche dramas. I feel like there's more, but like if there's more niche dog grooming drama that happens in the next couple of days, I'll talk about it next week. I just don't have anybody to talk about it with. Like well, my coworkers kind of know what's going on online because they saw a little bit of it, but all of my coworkers are like in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. I think I work with a 60-year-old. I think she's in her 50s or 60s. I'm not sure. They have children, they have whole families. They're not scrolling online looking at online drama like I am. So they like saw that there was drama with Funky Poodle, but they didn't like know what the drama was. So like I'll talk about it to them. But like when you have such niche communities, I have nobody to talk about it with. Nobody to talk about it with. But another drama that was happening on like local Facebook pages, there's always drama on local Facebook pages. You guys probably know this, but there was like a 14, 15-year-old locally who posted that she was taking clients, like dog grooming clients. And everybody was commenting and they were like, hey, do you have a business license? Do you have insurance? Because you cannot take clients unless you have a business license, at least where we live. You also need insurance because if you get attacked, if a dog dies on your table, if something bad happens, like you cut a dog, if you don't have insurance, you and your entire family are gonna lose their entire life income because you're gonna get sued and you're gonna get destroyed, okay? The biggest thing of running a dog grooming salon, the number one thing that you need is insurance. And she didn't have any of that because she's 14, right? And it's like, it's sad to see because like she obviously wants to be a dog groomer. And like, I remember being like 13, 14, 15 and like wanting to grow up so badly and like have a big girl job and stuff. But like, she was posting on all of the pages that she was taking clients and she legally can't take clients because she doesn't even have a license. First of all, she doesn't even have an ID. She's 15. So people were like commenting and like telling her like, hey, if you are going to start a dog grooming business, you need to have X, Y, and Z. And like a lot of the comments were just being like helpful and like, you know, trying to help her. But a lot of the comments were just being like straight up mean to this child. And it got to a point where one of the people went to a different dog grooming group and posted about the 15-year-old in that group and started talking shit about the 15-year-old in that group. I'm like, you are talking shit about a child publicly on a separate group because you were too pussy to say it in the original comments. A grown woman talking shit about a 15-year-old. Is what that 15-year-old doing is right? No. But you're a grown woman talking shit about a 15-year-old. Okay? And like, my first thought is, why is this 14, 15-year-old, why does she need this job so badly? Like, is she being forced to work by her parents? Is she poor? Like, we don't know her situation. And like, my boss, because she's way too nice, messaged this 15-year-old like to give her advice, and the 15-year-old like begged for a job with us, and we don't hire anyone that's under 18 because legality reasons, you know, she's a child. And you know, she told her like, hey, if you want to come over to the salon one day, I can teach you how to groom one dog. But like, this girl doesn't even know how to groom dogs, really. Like, she just have used what she's learned online, which you can learn a lot of stuff online. I've learned a lot of really good things online about dog grooming. But my boss was like, if you pay me this price, which was not a lot, she was like, if you pay me this price, I will let you come to the salon and I will teach you what I can teach you in this amount of time, but you cannot work here because you're too young. And I'm like, that's even way too nice of my boss to do, honestly. But like, all of these, a group of grown women were talking so much shit about this 15-year-old on Facebook. And I was like, this poor child is getting shit on before she's even in the dog grooming community. Like, oh my God. I don't miss working at VetMed at all. Oh my gosh. Had a coworker go to the extent of messaging my husband? Your wife shows up to work, hair done, full makeup. I don't know if she's trying to get a man's attention. What? What? Did you know that if you try to look good at work, that means you're trying to get a man's attention? That sounds like a an insecurity issue on her end. That is crazy. Oh my God. See, if I got put in some of these situations that you guys tell me about, I don't even know what I would do. I think I'd beat her ass. Crazy. I actually love hearing about y'all's work drama. So if you have specific work drama tea that you want to rant about, please tell me about it now in the chat. Cause like, I love I don't like when there's drama in my life, but I love reading other people's drama. That's why I love reality television. Cause like, it's so entertaining. I'd probably just cry. See, I wouldn't cry. I would just... I think younger me would probably cry. But me now... Honestly, like, I'm to the point in my life where, like, if I dealt with any bullshit at work for more than, like, 2 weeks, I'd just quit. Like, I like the people that I work with. Like, the most drama that we've had at work is just us yelling at each other for not cleaning properly. Which is, like, whatever. That's not even, like... That's not, like, a personal attack. That's just, like, hey, you didn't clean this well enough. You recently found out you have a secret half-sister or first cousin. Half-sister or first cousin. How is it one or the other? How is it a sister or a cousin? Is it the same person or is it two different people? That's crazy. Okay, so apparently now we're not allowed to do our hair or makeup before we leave the house because that means we're trying to attract men. That sounds like an internalized misogyny that that girl has issues with that she needs to like unpack in therapy because like I don't even do my hair and makeup to go to work because if I wear mascara at work, when I'm blowing out the dog's hair, the hair will get caught in my eyelashes and then it'll go into my eye. It hurts so bad. I'm so crusty dusty at work. Like I look insane. My hair is so like crazy. Like I don't even try to look good at work because it's so humid from bathing and drying dogs all day that my hair would fall anyway. So I'll either put my hair up or it'll be cute for like the first hour and then I have to put it up because it just like it falls, it gets humid, like it's gross. Oh, that was my favorite drama being a vet tech or a vet assistant was like dealing with the clients because they're so insane. We found out through ancestry, her father is either my bio dad or my uncle. That's confusing. Guys, what? What? My dogs are, doing their I want food dance, you know, that they used to do at the old house. They still do it. I don't even know if my mom is back yet. Usually my mom feeds them. Come here. You wanna say hi? Come here. Where'd you go? Oh my god, he's so heavy. Oh. His coughing has gotten so much worse. And there's like literally physically nothing I can do about it. And it's like every time he coughs, my whole body like hurts. Yeah, okay, so I feel like I don't want to say too much, but we've been doing a lot of job interviews and like working interviews because like our salon is growing and also my boss wants to make it where I'm grooming full time and not being a bather. So we've been trying to hire more bathers to like replace me. And honestly, if I was in the working interview with like some of the things that like the other people, like yesterday was kind of like crazy weird, like weird energy at work yesterday, and we were doing a working interview all day. If I was that girl, I would not come back. Like I would not come back. I'm also really, really bad at showing new people like the job. Because I'm like, this is what I do, but this is not the right way to do it. Like, I was trying to show the new girl yesterday, like, how to properly, like, dry the dog's face. And it's so hard to show someone who has no experience with dog handling how to handle a dog because it looks rough, but it's not. Like, holding their chin hair, it looks like you're hurting them, but you're not. You're just holding their chin hair. And I told her, I was like, I promise you, like, you're not hurting the dog. Like, just hold it, hold the chin hair, and just kind of move with the dog while you hold its chin hair, and you'll be able to dry the face. And she just, like, could not understand that you can just hold the dog's chin hair. Like, she was too scared to do it. And I was like, because she's, like, a baby. She's, like, 18 or 19. No experience or anything, which I've been there. I had zero pet care experience when I worked in the kennel when I was 18. So I've been there. Like, I know being around a bunch of big dogs in that setting for the first time is very jarring, because like there's a huge difference between experience with your own pets and experience with a bunch of random dogs, because it's not the same thing. So I was trying to tell her, like, hey, you're not hurting this dog by holding its chin hair. You're just taking control of the dog so they don't take control of you. You have to learn proper ways to hold dogs where they're not taking control of you, because if you're fighting the dog the entire time, you're not going to get the job done. Like, you're just not. So I've learned different ways to hold dogs properly so I win. You know what I mean? I've seen so many people, like, with ancestry stuff, like, figuring out that, like, their dad had, like, a secret child a long time ago and stuff. His side eye is crazy. I love his side eye. It's, like, so intense. He's so silly. See, I can't hold his chin hair because he doesn't have any. There was a Pomeranian the other day that kept biting me. I was like, I thought every Pomeranian I've groomed so far, I feel like we have this, like, telepathy. I can't say that word fast. Telepathy. I can't say the word fast. But we have this, like they know that I am a Pom mom, okay? Like, we just have this connection. And every Pom I've groomed has been so good for me, even though they're evil, usually. But the Pom that I did the other day, she bit me so many times, and she would do that thing that Poms do where they get that, like, gremlin mouth. And they're like, and they, like, put their lips up. He does it. They go like this. They go like this. They put their little lips up, and they get really angry, and they go, Urgh. And, like, she kept doing it, and then she just kept biting me. I was like, what the hell? I thought we had a connection. Yes, like, training people with no animal handling experience is really hard. And I'm not, and this is in no way me talking crap about her. We have to start somewhere. Like, I started my first animal job when I was 18. So, like, I've been there. I was so scared because I was also just thrown into it. I was not trained for it. I learned all of my animal handling experience from just doing it and, like, being shown over time. And also because I was in college for veterinary technology, so I took it like an entire semester of an animal handling class. So teaching like a child, because I consider an 18-19-year-old a child. When I was 19, I was moving out for the first time, and I didn't think I was a child. I was a child. So teaching someone with, like, absolutely zero professional animal handling experience is really hard because you're nervous that they're gonna get hurt. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's so weird because each animal breed has, like, their own quirks. Like, at work, like, they always give the Pomeranians and Chihuahuas to me because that's my two favorite dog breeds. And they all have very similar personalities. Like, all Pomeranians have the pomitude that everybody talks about. I understand the pomitude. This guy has big pomitude. They have a certain, like, gremlin noise that they make when they're upset. They all move the same way. Like, they do the same, like, weird, like, tornado spins. Like, and then Chihuahuas, they'll usually have some type of, like, display before they bite. Usually. And, like, you just have to go really slow with Chihuahuas, because some of them are either full of anxiety and they won't bite because they're so scared, and some of them are just, like, mean because they're scared. So, like, every Chihuahua I've worked with, I just go really slow, and they always do really good with me. But it's just because I've I have 2 Chihuahuas and I know their mannerisms, but like when it comes to like German Shepherds, like I have 0 experience owning German Shepherds, so when it comes to like their mannerisms and stuff, like I don't know that as well. I do know it a lot now because I've been working with animals for like 7 years now, but like Huskies, for example, my coworker, she has 2 Huskies. She loves doing Huskies because that's her favorite breed. I don't like doing Huskies because they're crazy and loud and they have too much hair and they're just so loud, so loud. But she loves doing them. So like each of us at work have like our specific dog breed that we prefer to do because we're used to their mannerisms and stuff. I feel like I need to check if my mom is home. 1 minute, guys. I'm gonna go check if my mom is home. If she's not, I'm gonna feed the dogs really quick so you guys can just stand and stare at my table and my craft supplies everywhere, and also leave topics in the chat that we can talk about when I come back. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Oh, sorry. I had to feed them. This is my other dog. Y'all don't see her very much, but this is our 11-year-old Chihuahua who is very evil. She was just outside, so she's super warm. Has anyone tried the new K-pop Demon Hunters meal from McDonald's? No, I did not know that even existed. How much is car gas where you live? Last time, okay, so I have filled up my car twice in the past week because I have to drive 8 years to get anywhere because I live in the middle of nowhere. I've spent $80 in the past week filling up my car. And I think it was like $4, like almost $4. It was like $3.95 or something. Absolutely fucking stupid. And I live in Georgia, so that's a lot. I know it's probably a lot more in other states, but... Flex fuel? What the heck is that? My dad is working outside, so I'm gonna see if the dogs want to go and sit out there with him. I'll be right back. It is so hot in my room, guys. The air circulation in this house is really bad. So my room is super hot all the time. I'm literally like sweating when I sleep. Also, can y'all hear the music? I just want to make sure y'all can hear it at least a little bit. Just came from your craft haul. Yay! I haven't even checked the comments on that video. I usually moderate the comments on my Temu videos because there's people that comment, they're like, I can't believe you would support Temu. Me, 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 me. And then they shop at like Amazon. He's driving to Nashville every day? Wait, what's his new career? They have a breakfast one that's Soulja Boys and lunch and dinner that is Huntrix. I love that. I have not eaten McDonald's since my overdose. I think I've maybe ate a couple of French fries, but like McDonald's and fast food in general like fucks me up. Like I get so sick when I eat fast food now, which I guess is a good thing because I'm not eating terribly. Like pretty much the only food I can eat now is like really clean foods, like a lot of salads, vegetables, fruits, sandwiches. I've started liking sushi, which I've never liked before, but there was this sushi that I tried at a place called Jinya Ramen and I really liked it, and it's really good. Exactly. Like all the stuff, like all these charms and stuff, you can buy these on Amazon. These were like $2 on Temu. The people that are selling them on Amazon buy these from Temu in places like Temu for like $1. Actually, they probably buy them cheaper because it's like a whole lot thing. And then they sell these for like $10. So they're making profit. Almost everything that is sold on Amazon is just wholesale stuff. But it's so funny, like, everybody on the internet wants to be, like, social justice warriors so badly that, like, you literally can't do anything or buy from anything without being, like, corrupt. And it's like, bro, some of us, like, only have a Walmart near us. Like, the same people that are telling people, like, not to shop at corporations and stuff are also people that live in, like, really big cities and don't realize that small towns, like where I live, the only thing that I have near me is actually a Dollar Tree. And the biggest grocery store that I have near me is a Walmart. Like, some people don't have the, like, what's the word? Some people don't have the... I hate when I forget a word. And I only do that when I'm live. I think it's just because I'm talking to a bunch of people, but the privilege. Some people don't have the privilege to only shop at small businesses, so... Some people also don't have the privilege of being to be able to afford to shop at small businesses. The UK doesn't do cool adult McDonald's meals. They actually do a lot of really cool McDonald's meals, I've noticed. Here. Oh, insurance. You can make bank with that. Yeah, exactly. Like, they sponsored the video too, so I didn't even pay for any of this. Like, it's so funny. Yeah, like, there's a couple people that are, like, absolutely obsessed with commenting on, like, every single one of my videos, which is funny because I block them every time and they make a new account every time. But there's people that like to comment on every single one of my videos and they're like, oh, you spending money again. This is why you can't afford to move out. It's like, no, I can't afford to move out because I make $15 an hour and the price of living is bad. Like, but also, what's hilarious is, like, okay, so like my Nintendo Switch, for example, I didn't say it online because I just don't like when people make weird comments about my boyfriend. I don't know, I get like very protective over my boyfriend, but my boyfriend bought my Nintendo Switch for me. But I just said online that I bought it because I just don't like weird comments about my boyfriend. Because sometimes people will just like say like weird sexual comments about my boyfriend, especially when it comes to like him buying me things. They'll just say like weird sexual things, or they'll just say like, oh, not you using your boyfriend for money. Like, they'll just say stuff like that. So I just said that I bought the Switch because I just didn't want comments about my boyfriend. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, it's like I'm protecting him. But he bought it for me. I did not buy my Switch. I bought the games. I bought one of the games, but he bought it. So, then I started getting comments from like fake accounts being like, well, this is why you can't afford to live out because you're spending your money mindlessly on things. I'm like, actually, I didn't even buy it. But at the end of the day, I can just tell you guys what I want you to hear. Like, they think that I bought it because I told you I did, but my boyfriend actually bought it. So like, at the end of the day, the internet is fake, you know? But it's like, even if I did buy the Nintendo Switch for myself, who cares? Who cares? But also, thank you for giving me a view and a comment on the video so I can afford to buy more mindless things. Thank you so much. But it's so funny because like every single time I post a haul, the same person will be like, mindlessly spending your money again. This is why you had to move back home. It's like, why are you so obsessed with me? Like, that's so weird. You fucking weirdo. Like, you're so weird. Like, you're making a fake account to say that. And they're probably watching this too, so hey, bitch. $1 for an oil change is crazy. Are you gonna get the new Toad game? I didn't know there was a new Toad game. Captain Toad? No. That's Nintendo Switch. What new Toad game? Mochi, come here. Mochi. Mochi, come on. Did you get kicked out? Mochi got kicked out. He was outside with my dad, but he probably got too hot. Did you get kicked out? Yeah, he's pantsing. He got too hot out there. And what's crazy is like, Mochi. Mochi. Oh my god. This is why I just keep them in here. What are you doing? He's not gonna let you out. Whatever, they're just gonna roam around. I don't care anymore. He's back in here. He's just following me around. Like at the end of the day, I don't really talk about like what I spend my money on, of course, but like I'm usually an open book about like my struggles and stuff, because I feel like a lot of content creators are fake. Like they lie about a lot of things. Like obviously me lying and saying that like I bought something instead of my boyfriend was just protecting my boyfriend. But there's creators that lie about like their entire life online, you know? So like I'll talk about my money struggles. I'll talk about things that I've struggled with, because at the end of the day, I'm like a human just like you guys are. I'm not rich. I'm not making tons of money. I make like $300 a month off of YouTube now. Like I don't make a lot. So like I'll talk about my struggles. I'll talk about the things that I'm dealing with when I want to. And then people, like strangers, just love to throw that back at you. Strangers love. Jealous strangers absolutely love taking things that you say and just throwing it back at you at the most like terrible times. Yeah, do I have to live in misery to be able to afford a 1-bedroom home? No, I shouldn't. But also like I'm moving back home to save money, and I've saved money. Obviously, you know, I've dealt with the overdose, so I had to pay a $2,000 hospital bill. Like, I'm still struggling, but I'm not having to pay $2,000 in rent every month, so I'm saving a lot of money. I have my whole, like, money saving thing that I showed you guys that I've been putting my cash tips in, saving my cash tips, and, like, saving my money. So, like, you guys don't know how much money I have. Like, you don't know me. Like, I moved back home when I literally only moved back home because I was so broke I couldn't even afford to put gas in my car. Like, I had to get my parents to send me money to put gas in my car. That's how broke I was. Like, I am definitely going to be getting the Tamagotchi Life game. Absolutely. And yes, I'm loving Pocopia, but I'm also very overwhelmed by Pocopia, and I had to put it down this morning because I just don't know what to do on it anymore. People who have never struggled will never understand real life. It's not easy. Not everyone's lives are just money coming in. Exactly. Especially nowadays. Like, pretty much a majority of people are struggling. No, literally, I had nobody comment. Okay, I have bought my boyfriend 2 game systems. I bought him the PS5, and then I bought him, this past Christmas, I bought him the VR for the PS5, which was like $200 or $300. I'm not keeping track of what I'm paying for my boyfriend. I buy things for my boyfriend because I love him, you know, and that's what he wanted, so I got it for him. But like, nobody made comments about me buying stuff for my boyfriend, but then he'll buy me things and people make weird comments about it. It's just like, it's weird. Put this down a little bit so you can see me crocheting a little bit more. I did overdose. It sounds more dramatic than it is. I explained it in my last live stream. I didn't overdose on like heroin or cocaine or anything like that. I overdosed on a new medication that I got put on because the label on the medication was wrong, so I overdosed. It just sounds very intense because, I mean, I did overdose, but it wasn't like that. It was, but it wasn't. Like, I was very, very sick, but exactly, like, I work for my money. I work hard, okay? I work a full-time job now, a real-life job like everybody else, a blue-collar job, okay? I have POTS and I'm working a blue-collar job. I'm very, very, very tired, okay? Just like everybody else now, all right? So I got a real job, like all you bitches been saying that I need to get a real job. I got a real job, and people still have shit to say about it. Even though YouTube was a real job as well, but I'm working 40 hours a week like all you other bitches, so. Mochi's panting so hard. It is hard saving for sure. I mean, like, I still have like really high bills because I pay out of pocket for my health insurance. You know, I still pay my car bill, my car insurance, my health insurance, hey, my phone bill. Like, I still pay everything, and then I also give my parents money for rent every month. So like, I'm still spending a lot. The cats are fighting. Aw, thanks guys. Thank you. And I'm not saying all this to get praise. Like, I don't need it. But, like, I'm just saying, like, I feel like people need to be more mindful of the fact that, like, you do not know content creators. I don't like being nice. It's extremely boring. Okay. I don't think so. I think being a nice person is a good thing. If you're bored by being nice, maybe that's something that you can, like, unpack in therapy. He's getting sleepy now. I feed my dogs, the farmer's dog food again. Because I used to feed them the cooked food when I was making like bank, and they loved it. So now that I'm back home, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna spend the $100 a month to buy them the cooked food because they really love it. So after they eat it, they're like super sleepy. Please act right. What's funny is that, like, when my moderators delete a message, it still stays on the screen. Like, it doesn't moderate it here, so when people go back and, like, watch it in the future, they'll be able to see, like, the out-of-pocket comments that people make, which I think is kind of funny. And it's just, like, publicly there. Like, your username is just there saying some out-of-pocket shit, and it's not gonna go away. How can you like anybody? What do you mean? Like, do you just hate humanity? I mean, I get that. People do suck, but there are good people out there. You just have to find them. Uh. I love how I've only made 2 chapstick holders in the 2 hours that I have been streaming. Spectra looks so cute. I wish I could show her. Oh, also, let's not forget about the fact that when I moved back home, every single one of my animals got sick and I spent $3,000 at the vet. Because, like, I don't want to be reminded of that. I was like, oh, I'm gonna move back home. I'm gonna save so much money. All of my animals get diarrhea and asthma and, like, vomiting. Like, they all got sick. Like when I was awake at 3 in the morning at the emergency animal hospital with Spectra because she had asthma. Honestly, I've had no issues with my eyebrow piercings. I need to make an appointment to get them sized down because as you can see, they're big. So she can size them down 1 size, but I have to pay for the new jewelry, so I was just waiting. Because they've healed, like, pretty beautifully, but the only time they've gotten irritated is because I've accidentally hit them. So if I size them down, I feel like I won't have any issues at all, but they are a little big. That's why I usually push them down. So, because I usually will hit the top of them if I'm, like, moving my hair or something. Deanie. Hi, Deanie. See if Deanie will let me pick her up. Y'all haven't seen Deanie in a while. Oh my goodness, did y'all hear that? She's so cute. You're so cute. I know, I moved home and literally got 0 peace from anyone. And also my car too. Like I moved back home and like my car started acting up. My oil change light is back on again, even though I don't need an oil change. It's like some other issue, even though I spent $1,000 last year fixing that issue that I now need to fix again. And yeah, so I moved back home and just everything was just went insane. So like I'm trying to be normal. I'm trying to be normal, but I think now, and I don't want to jinx it, so I'm going to knock on all the wood in front of me, but now my life is slowly starting to become a semi-normal. A leak in your roof? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, Deanie is very vocal. Actually, all of the cats kind of scream a lot. The cats get like major zoomies here. Like they're pretty much just running around all day. All of the cats were in here, but now we have Deanie and Twyla, which I can't stretch it enough. Twyla's on the cat tree. Boop. Spectra wasn't here, but I don't know where she went. Oh, now she's trying to play with the yarn. Ooh. But yeah, it's starting to get like really hot outside, so now my bedroom is like super hot. So that's why I have a fan on. I don't even know if you guys can hear the fan. I have it on like the lowest setting, but it's super hot and it's like not even summer. Like summer time here gets to like 100 and something degrees, I have no idea how I'm gonna survive. Because my room right now is about 76 degrees, which is fine if you're like sitting still, right? Like it's a comfortable temp if you're just not doing anything. But if I'm like folding my laundry, if I'm like moving stuff around to use my table, if I'm doing crafts, I am sweating like crazy in here. Did you ever play the old school NES? Yes, I did. I played it at my grandparents' house. Will I be getting the Disney Afternoon Collection? What the heck is that? Oh, like the old, like, DuckTales games and stuff. I don't remember playing these as a kid, so I probably won't, because I was more of like a, like I played the Mario games and like Zelda. I never played the Disney games, but I remember them. Oh, maybe I did play the DuckTales game, because that looks really familiar. It's only 20 bucks. Like, this looks really familiar to me. I feel like I played this. I probably won't spend $20 on it though, no. Honestly, I was not a huge Disney girl until I got older. Like, obviously I loved like Disney princesses and stuff, but I never played any of those type of things when I was younger. I was always playing like Mario or Zelda. Or like the Bible. You remember like the Bible game on the NES? It was like the Noah's Ark game or something where you had to collect all the animals to put on the Noah's Ark. I played that game like crazy. Oh my gosh, 80s upstairs? Yeah, no. See, a lot of houses, they'll have like two separate AC units, one for downstairs and one for upstairs. Like, that's how my old house was. Okay, my mom's home, so I'm gonna close my door. Okay, everybody out. My mom gets home and everybody runs to go say hi. I loved Zelda when I was a kid. I honestly prefer like old Zelda, like Ocarina of Time and was the one on the NES Ocarina of Time, or was that, I don't remember. The one that was popular on the NES is the one that I played a lot. Like my old house, my two-story house that I was living in, there was an AC like unit upstairs, and there was also one downstairs because the house was like too big to be ran on like one unit. Okay, I just finished another one. I have a GameCube. I have my GameCube in the closet though, because I want, so when I have my own house, I want to have like a game room basically, and I want to have a CRT TV where I can hook all the old video game systems up to, because it's just not the same playing a GameCube on a flat screen TV. Like, you just don't get the same feeling playing it. So I have my GameCube in storage until I get a CRT TV, because I only have 2 games though. I only have Animal Crossing and Tetris. Because GameCube games are really expensive. But yeah, like the new Zelda, like the Nintendo Switch Zelda game, I played probably about 20 hours of it, and I think it was just too overwhelming for me. Too open world. I'm gonna be honest, the robots really scared me in Zelda. The ones that like make the music when you walk near them, they start like shooting you. I don't remember the names of them, but they start shooting you and they look like they have like octopus legs. Those scared me when I was playing that game so badly that I would like cry. Because like the music and like the way the music pace would like speed up when they got near you, I did not like that. Like, it made my anxiety go crazy. So I'm just really a cozy gamer. Like, I just really can't play games like that. Like, I don't know. I stopped playing because of those robots. And I wish that I didn't, but I sold the game. I don't even have it anymore. Why is the pink one that I made look so funky for some reason? I think I pulled it too tight or something. Okay, in my 2-hour live stream, I've made 2 of them because I keep getting distracted. This green one is mine, though. I'm gonna hook this on my keys. Because I love Keroppi. Keroppi's like my favorite Sanrio character. I just think he's so precious. So this one I'm gonna keep for myself. Because I always make stuff for other people and I never make anything for myself. So I just made another Keroppi one. I'll put the charms on so you guys can see what I do. So I'm gonna do a Hello Kitty and then a Keroppi. And then what I do is I take this container of charms and I grab one extender or whatever, I don't know what this is called, with my pliers, and then I hook it into the charm, and then I hook it onto this. Which way should this go? Yeah, okay. And then I just tighten it. And then ta-da! We have a Hello Kitty chapstick holder. And then this one's gonna be Keroppi. And that way, like, you know, people might think $10 for a chapstick holder is a lot, but maybe they won't think it's a lot if it has a cute Sanrio charm on it. You know, you just gotta trick people a little bit. Little Keroppi. Gonna attach it. There we go. So now These are all the colors I have. Oh, why does my camera keep unfocusing? So I like all of those colors. I'll do another light pink. What color should I do for Pachaco? Because I haven't done a Pachaco yet. And he's black and white, so I could do pretty much any color. I haven't done a Pachaco. I also haven't done, because I have a black chromie and a purple chromie, so I could put a black chromie on a light pink one too, so I'm just gonna try to use up all of these charms for these. I think I'm gonna do a light blue. I think I'm gonna do a light blue and put cinnamon roll on it, because I have a light blue. I thought I did. Because I made a bunch of cakes yesterday for all of my old yarn, and it's already came unraveled. Light blue. I'm gonna make a light blue one to put cinnamon roll on, because I have like an aqua blue. So let's do this light blue color. I feel like I should film a TikTok of me doing this. Because here's the cinnamon roll one. I haven't, oh, this one, eye pin came out, okay. Here's the cinnamon roll one. Hi, bunny. That's okay, YouTube never. I love how you all came in at the same time. The tattoo behind my ear, is it this one? I don't remember. I never remember what side my tattoo is on. Yeah, it's this one. It's the Shadow Hunter rune, because I'm a nerd. I'm a Shadow Hunter. It's from the Mortal Instruments book series. Okay. Let's make a cinnamon roll chapstick holder. I need to time myself without any distractions to see. The dogs are barking. To see how long it takes me to... Dude, Dobby's bark is like insufferable. Because she doesn't stop. I want to get a hand tattoo. Oh, my mom is outside my window. That scared me. I guess she's watering the plants or something. I want to get a hand tattoo to go around like the scars on my fingers and stuff. I want to get like constellations and like fairies and stuff kind of going down into this part of my sleeve. But since I am a dog groomer, my hands are in water all day, and it is not good for your tattoos, fresh tattoos, to be in water all day. So I don't know if I should like get the tattoo like a week that I'm taking off of work or something. Because I don't want them to heal, because it like hand tattoos already fade pretty quickly and horribly. So I want them to like look as nice for as long as possible, you know what I mean? Yes, we are making chapstick holders for the market. Sanrio chapstick holders, they have little charms on them. Somebody just sent me $50. on Zelle. Why? Bunny, why the hell did you just donate $50 to me? And why did it go to my bank account? What the hell are you doing? I'm sending that back. Oh, it has a memo. Because this is easier for me than sending it on YouTube. Please buy some compression gloves. Girl, you're stupid. Why? I love how you have my Zelle. That is so funny. I thought it was my parents because I just got charged for the storage unit and they pay for half of the storage unit because they use it too. I was like, why are they sending me $50? That is not enough. I do need to buy some compression gloves. Bunny is always up to something. You're so silly. Let me buy myself some compression gloves because Bunny said so. I had compression gloves, but I lost them. Honestly, my hand is good. I forget that it's not like that it was ever an issue. Not because it doesn't feel different, because my hand does feel different. Because I mean, I don't have feeling in these two fingers, but I'm used to it now. Like, it's my new normal. Sometimes this finger, I wish my camera would stop unfocusing. I don't know what its issue is, so sorry, but you know, because I have that metal rod in my finger, sometimes I can like feel the metal rod in my finger. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Other people that have metal in their body, like they say the same thing. Like, if it's the weather is different, if it's colder outside, like you can feel the metal in your body. I can feel it sometimes, and like sometimes it hurts because I'm aware that I can't bend it. But like, it's pretty normal. Like, it hurts at work, especially when I have a dog who is like fighting me at work and I'm trying to hold their paw to like do their nail trim or something and they're pulling like really hard. It hurts, but I'm like used to it, so it's not really too much of an issue anymore. Like, it's just my hand now, so I don't really think about it, honestly. I'll only think about it when I'm like at work and I'm like overwhelmed and like overstimulated and a dog is like not cooperating and I just want to scream and cry, you know what I mean? I do need the gloves. I need to buy like good gloves. Okay, so I have a 10 by 30 storage unit, okay? When I signed up for the storage unit, it's $170 a month. I was like, that's a good price. Like, it's a really, I mean, my storage unit is massive. I fit a whole house in there, okay? And then last month I got a text being like, hey, we're increasing the price by like $60. So now it's like $250 or something. So I just got charged $250 for the storage unit. So I texted my parents and I was like, I need you to send me half of that because that's a lot of money. So it went up to like, well, yours is only a 10 by 10, so that's actually crazy that it's that much. Am I ever scared of getting bit? Yes and no. It's always like a thought, of course, because I mean, I have to dodge aggressive dogs like every day. I have gotten bit already. It just happens. A lot of dogs don't warn you before they bite you. But at the end of the day, that's just kind of what I've signed up for. I'm more scared of getting mauled. I'm not scared of a dog biting me while they're on the table. I'm scared of like going to put a big dog into a kennel and then it turns around and mauls me, because that happens to groomers a lot. It actually almost happened to my receptionist a couple of weeks ago. She's pregnant too. So a German Shepherd It's always a fucking German Shepherd. A German Shepherd that comes in a lot, by the way, and we've never had issues with. He decided that he just wanted to turn on us. I don't know what triggered him. But my receptionist went to go put him in the kennel, which we've never had issues with, and he turned around and lunged at her, teeth baring. I'm surprised he didn't lunge at her, but he was like doing the thing where his hackles were up and he was gonna lunge at her, and she kind of like, not threw, but she like pushed the ladder at him to kind of distract him. And then I took this big like grate thing that I had and I like cornered him into the kennel, and then I shut the kennel real fast and like locked him in there. And then we called the owner and we were like, hey, you need to come get your dog. We're not gonna see your dog again. Because like if he would have lunged at her, he would have mauled her, and she was pregnant. She is pregnant. So that is more of my fear, of just getting mauled by a big dog. I'm not scared of getting bit on the table, because like if I get bit at the table, they're tied up to the table, you know, like they have the thing to the table. So at the end of the day, they're gonna bite me. I'll be able to run away or get away, usually, unless they're like really latched onto you. But like when it comes to getting mauled, oh, that's crazy. That's like really expensive for a 10 by 10. A Yorkie biting? No way. No, Yorkies are the #1 breed that bites the most. I've been bit by so many Yorkies. They're actually evil. Yorkies are evil. People talk shit about Chihuahuas. No, it's Yorkies. Like, I'm not scared of small dogs, because at the end of the day, if they bite me, they're not going to kill me. But if I get mauled by a big dog, that could kill me. And I've known, like, so many, people in the animal industry who have gotten brutally attacked by big dogs. And it is something that's always in the back of my head. But you can get hurt anywhere. You can get hurt driving to work in the car, you know, like you can get hurt doing any job. So at the end of the day, I can't think that way. Hi, Angie. Yeah, like you never know when a dog can be triggered by something. We still don't know what triggered this dog, because he's come every single month since he was a puppy. And the owner is great, by the way. Like, she trains her dogs. We don't know what triggered him. She was so apologetic. She felt so bad. He was so triggered that he was even attacking his owner. So we have no idea what made him snap like that. And that's what's scary about big dogs, and personally why I would never own a big dog, is because they can be amazing dogs until they're not. And if a little dog decides that they don't want to be nice anymore, they're not going to kill you. But a big dog, they can kill you. Yeah, most dogs are like great until you touch their feet. And then that's when you're like in the danger zone, you know? I'm not necessarily scared of any dog breeds. Like, I'm not gonna refuse to be around them because I'm scared of the breed itself. But when it comes to like breeds I prefer to work on, I don't love working on German Shepherds or like Cane Corsos or just bully breeds, like big bully breeds. I love pit bulls. We don't have very many aggressive pit bulls at all, honestly. Most of the pit bulls that come in are big love bugs. But like Cane Corsos and like German Shepherds and dogs that are like bred to be, or like Belgian Malamutes or whatever they're called. Dogs that are bred to be like guard dogs are usually the ones that I'm more standoffish with. Honestly, even some golden retrievers I don't like. There's some golden retrievers that'll turn on you really quickly. Poodles are a hit or miss. I mainly see doodles. Because, you know, that's like the popular breed to own now for some reason. Instead of just getting a purebred poodle, we're getting mutts. And doodles are insane. I've met some really nice poodles, and I've also met some really evil poodles. So I feel like it's just at the end of the day, it's like up to what the owner trains their dogs to do. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like some dogs, no matter what breed they are, they're dogs, you know? Like, they have the ability to turn on humans with the snap of a fingers, no matter what breed they are. Obviously, stereotypically, pit bulls are the breed that are in the news the most. And I think that's just because people get pit bulls from like the shelter and stuff, do no training on them, don't care about them, leave them outside, and then they're the ones that are out attacking people because the owners don't care about them. But personally, from like my experience of being in vet med and being a dog groomer, is that German shepherds don't get talked about enough compared to pit bulls. Like, I have a huge German Shepherd de-shed bath that I'm doing tomorrow on a new German Shepherd. We've never seen the dog before, and I'm honestly dreading it. Oh, a chow? I've never met a nice chow. Actually, I've met one nice chow. Chow chows are evil. Oh my gosh, crossed with a bull terrier? Girl. A German Shepherd Akita mix? Oh my god, scary. Bit you in the face? Oh my god. That is so scary. That's why I personally, like, people always ask me if I would ever own a big dog. No. My boyfriend wants a fucking, I just forgot the name of him. A Doberman. I said, we are not getting a Doberman. I said, you can live on your own. We're going to break up if you want a Doberman. I will not live with a Doberman. They can be great, great, great protective, amazing breeds if they are trained. But once again, they can turn on you so quickly, and Dobermans are so strong. I was like, why the hell do you want a Doberman? That's such a random breed to want. And then my boyfriend was like, I want one of those, like, greyhound dogs. I'm like, why? Why do you want that? Yeah. I love Chihuahuas. Like, I don't even care if they're mean. I just, like, I love Chihuahuas with my whole heart. Like, my favorite type of Chihuahuas are, like, the really cranky old ones that are, like, really decrepit. Those are my favorite. I've only ever met one full-bred Dalmatian. Ever. And I met her because she got hit by a car. And her whole, sorry, this is kind of gruesome, but her whole arm like her whole skin was like ripped off of her arm. So when she came in, her entire arm was just like flesh. And she came in like every couple of days for bandage changes, and her arm healed back. They did like a skin graft or whatever it's called. And she was a really good dog, honestly. And she was beautiful. Oh my god. This is why I don't even take my dogs to like dog parks anymore, because like people with big dogs like don't know how to control their big dogs. And my absolute biggest fear is my dogs getting attacked. Like I can't even think about it, like the sound of them like getting bit or attacked. Like I couldn't. I think I would kill the other dog. Like I would take a gun and I would kill it. I don't care. Like it's either my dog's life or this random stray dog's life, and it's my dog's every time. You know what I mean? Like I just can't imagine experiencing that. I love little cranky chihuahuas. Like they're so cute. I think I love cranky old chihuahuas because like even when they're biting you, it's like you can't feel it because their mouths are so little, and usually they don't have any teeth. So they're just like gumming you, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know, especially living in the South, like there are stray dogs everywhere because people neglect their pets. Like it's animal abuse is so normalized in the South, it's actually crazy. So there are stray dogs and stray cats just running around everywhere, especially like in the country. So like when I take my dogs for walks down the street, because I'll take my dogs for walks like down the street that I live on because we live on a private road, but even then there has been stray dogs like from like down the road that have like come running up and stuff. We haven't had any stray cats here yet, which honestly it surprises me. My old house had a lot of stray cats, but it's because I lived by a really old apartment complex that a lot of drug deals happened there. So there were a lot of stray cats that would live by the dumpsters because I'm sure people there would get cats, couldn't afford them, didn't want to take care of them, would throw them outside, you know? So there were a lot of stray cats in my old house, and I fed a lot of them. There was like a little bobtail kitty that I fed. She was so cute. Haven't had any here though. I think we're just too far out in the woods to have stray cats here at my current house. There's always stray cats at like apartment complexes, always. Like my first apartment that I lived in, there was a whole community of stray cats that lived at the dumpsters because they would eat the food that people would throw away at the dumpsters. It was so sad. I went to go buy compression gloves because Bunny told me to, and then I forgot. Okay, what compression gloves should I buy? My issue is that my scars are like so high up on my fingers right here, which is where I need the compression. and I can't find any gloves that don't, like, look, they all stop right there. They all stop at that joint where I need it to be compressed at. Like, they all stop there. And then it pushes on my scars even more because it's stopping right there and it's tight at the scar. So it's like I can never find any compression gloves that actually work the way I need them to. And then like the compression gloves that are like just a full glove hand, they usually have really bad reviews. This one on the left is just like, this one has like decent reviews, but full finger arthritis gloves. I'll read the reviews more and see. If anybody has any brands that they recommend, like I will look them up, but I just need some that'll work. 2 years ago, which is actually crazy that it happened almost exactly 2 years ago, because it was like April 15th or something. I was doing yard work outside and my hand got caught in the electric hedge trimmers and I almost decapitated my fingers. They were like hanging on by like skin. These things images, let's see. These things right here. My hand was pulled, so I was wearing a glove, right? My glove got caught up into it and my hand got pulled into the blades and yeah. When I even think about it, I get all like, ah. Yeah, I had gloves on and everything. Crazy. But yeah, my fingers got serrated and I had 4 surgeries. And yeah, but my hand surgeon is a miracle worker and look at that. Like you can tell they're a little fudged up, like they're a little wonky looking, but I can move them. I can't move these top joints, like those are completely stuck because that's where like the fingers kind of just came off and broke. But like my hand surgeon is incredible. Yeah, a year after I broke my foot. I know, it's crazy that it has been 2 years. That time went by so quickly because I was like so drugged up, first of all, because I was on so many pain medications and like nerve blocks and stuff. And then like the year before I had broken my foot. You might have to DM me the link because any link that you post in the chat, it won't work. YouTube doesn't let you post links. Chop the tip of his finger. Yep. When I went to the hospital, they were like, yeah, we see people like this all the time. And I was like, cool, so I'm a statistic. Like, this is what, and I have not done yard work since. I can't even really hear the sound of hedge trimmers still without like, I feel like saying the word PTSD sounds really dramatic, but like I do have a form of PTSD from like it. Just like the sound of hedge trimmers, I'm like, I can feel the pain in my fingers again. But honestly, for having my fingers chopped almost off, it hurt, but like I feel like It could have hurt worse. Like, it hurt really bad, but now that I think about it, I'm like, it didn't hurt that bad. But it did, but it didn't. Like, I guess my adrenaline was, like, so crazy. Because obviously, like, afterwards, it hurt really bad. But when it happened, all I felt was, like, burning. Like, I didn't feel what you would think you'd feel when your fingers get chopped off. It just burned. Like, it just felt like my hand was on fire. I don't know. But, like, I expected it to hurt worse, even though it did hurt. I don't know. Like, the best way I can explain it is, like, if you get a cat scratch, you know that, like, burning sensation you get with a cat scratch? Or, like, that burning sensation of getting a tattoo? That's, like, when you get a tattoo shaded in, that's what it felt like, but, like, 10 times more than that. Yeah, like, it could have been worse, but I wouldn't want to feel it again, you know? Same with, like, breaking my foot. I thought the feeling of breaking a bone would be way worse than it was. It hurt, but it wasn't. It was more of, like, a overstimulating pain and less like a, I don't know. Like, if I broke my foot again, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I don't know. I always try to tell myself, like, could it be worse than chopping my fingers off? Like getting bit by a dog or something. I'm like, could it be worse than getting my fingers chopped off? Could it be worse than that pain? And then I get through my day. My mom fell on a porcelain trash can a few years ago, God. And her butt was cut 8 inches. Oh! Oh my God, that sounds terrible. That sounds absolutely awful. Oh my God. A porcelain trash can. See, everything's out to get you. Because, like, what do you mean? A porcelain trash can did that to me. Humans are so fragile. Like, we really are so fragile. Yeah, never buy a porcelain trash can. Also, never do yard work. You hear me, ladies? Never do yard work. Kidney stones suck. I have had kidney stones. She was going to the bathroom in the dark and missed the toilet. Oh, that's terrible. I've had kidney stones, and honestly, that was probably the worst pains I've ever felt, other than overdosing, because that sucked. But I had over like 30 ovarian cysts in my body and 5 kidney stones at the same time when I was in high school. And this is when I was going through like an eating disorder. So I had all of these issues because I had an eating disorder. But all of my ovarian cysts basically ruptured at the same time. And then I also had kidney stones. So I had to go to the hospital from the pain because I legit thought that like my appendix bursted or something. Like I was throwing up blood. Like it was crazy. And that pain was actually pretty crazy. That pain was actually pretty equivalent to the pain of overdosing. Because that happened like 10 years ago and I still remember the pain. So that was enough. That pain was worse than chopping my fingers off. I also have PCOS. Yeah, no. And I have an excuse not to do yard work. Like, I just have to say, I have trauma. I can't touch that. It ruptured during sex. That's terrible. Yeah, the pain of ovarian cyst rupturing is the worst pain ever. And you can feel them rupturing too. It's such a weird sensation. Yeah, it is common for, a lot of women have, ovarian cyst rupture, but they just don't know that's the pain that they're feeling. It's actually a very common thing, but a lot of women chop it up to just period pain in general, or just like ovulating pain. But women are so used to being in pain all the time that like any pain we feel, also any pain we feel is always gaslit by medical professionals too. They're like, oh, it's just your period. Oh, it's just like you being a woman, you know? But like a lot of women have ovarian cyst rupture and they don't realize that that's what it is. My IUD got ripped out. That is terrible. I've never had an IUD, and I never will, because the stories I hear about those things. Okay, finished my blue one, so let's put a little cinnamon roll charm on it, because this is the perfect cinnamon roll color. Yeah, I will never get an IUD. It's never that deep for me. Okay, cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll. Ooh. Beautiful. I love how I only have 7 chopstick holders and I feel like I've made so many of them. What the hell? Lee got beef with you, Aubrey. Your energy is kind of scary. My Etsy is still up, but I only sell digital downloads. Do you not have pain? Like, I only take birth control, obviously, so I don't get pregnant, but I I mainly take birth control so I don't feel the pain of my ovarian cyst, because like, oh. I looked away for 1 second, bro. Yeah, he is being reported for hate speech. Everybody report him. Any big plans this summer? Any traveling? Nope. Everybody in my family is traveling, but I am not. For my birthday this year, I want to go to Nashville to go to the American Girl store, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, so we'll see. He got yeeted. Yeah. Birth control side effects are crazy. I wish women could easily get hysterectomies like men can get vasectomies. But we have to have permission of a man, apparently, for our own bodies. The way I was nice to him, too. This is why men aren't allowed here in my community. No men. Only the girls, the gays, and the theys are allowed here. I've tried like many different birth controls, like different brands, and I've tried the Depot shot. The Depot shot made me almost commit suicide. It made me so manic, crazy. Those 3 months that it was like working, I was actually like going insane. Oh my god, Bunny. You're insane. I love when my camera doesn't focus. I just love it. I want a hysterectomy. Oh, I'm glad that their doctor found, like my old boss, she was able to find a female doctor that did a hysterectomy on her, and she gave me that doctor's information, so I might go to her. Yeah, the Depot shot was terrible. After those 3 months, I went back on the pill. The Depot shot was like, it made me so suicidal. Like, I'm already kind of suicidal, and that made it really bad. Like, and also during that time period, I was like dating. It was like after my last relationship, before I met my current boyfriend, and I was just dating different guys, and like, men will fuck with your head, okay? They're so fucking insane and weird, and they'll just say things that like make you go crazy. And I was also manic because of my Depot shot, and I was like, I'm going to kill someone. Like, they would say some shit and I'd be like, bye, on to the next one. Like, they would say something so stupid and I would just block them and move on to the next guy. Like, I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Y'all are making me actually go crazy. Aw, you live in Scotland. You're so lucky. I wish I didn't live here. The Nexplanon implant. I've heard of it. Never gotten it. I have no issues with my current birth control. I've been on it for a year now. Honestly, my birth control is the least of my health worries at this point. Scotland is so beautiful. Like, I mean, I obviously don't live there, so there's probably a lot of things that suck about it, I'm sure, because everywhere has their sucky places, but like, the videos and pictures I've seen of Scotland are so beautiful. I know, it is scary what, like, especially birth control can do to women's minds. Like, it's actually crazy. I tried that, now I have a 2-year-old. Ew! Sorry, not saying ew to your kid. Sorry, that sounded way meaner than I meant ew, like, for that to happen to me. I'm sure your child is lovely. Luckily, my insurance covers my birth control completely, so I don't pay for my birth control. That's like the only thing that, only medication that I don't have to pay for. I'm sorry, it just like came out saying ew, like I didn't mean it that way. It's just like my biggest fear is being pregnant, so that was me like projecting for sure. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna do a purple one now. Yes, if I ever come to Scotland, I'll let you give me a guided tour. I would love that. Like, literally all my coworkers have children, like little babies, and they bring them to work. And you know what's so crazy to me is like women will be like, being a mother is the most beautiful experience in the world. I love being a mother, but they're always miserable. They're always miserable. They're always talking about how their husbands don't help. They're always talking about how tired they are. They're always talking about this, that doing this, how their bodies are doing this, like how their boobs are like this because of their baby doing this. And I'm like, y'all don't sound like it's the most beautiful experience in the world, because it sounds pretty miserable to me. Oh, I've heard beautiful things about Edinburgh. Did I say that right? Edinburgh? I feel like I need to have an accent. Edinburgh. I feel like I know about Edinburgh because of, see, I love Outlander. And Outlander is in Scotland, isn't it? Like, when I worked at the library, the shit the women would talk about with their husbands and their kids, I'd be like, girl, are you okay? Are you alright? Like, your life sounds awful. My favorite crochet hook brand is Tulip and Clover. Since I've switched over to Tulip and Clover, I do not use anything else. I used to use just like these really cheap ones like these, but I can't use these now. They hurt my hands too much. So I pretty much only use tulips, are the pink ones, or I think this is tulip, this one. pink ones, and then clover. Yeah, like being a woman, you don't really have a choice not to be one because you're doing everything. Like you're growing the child inside of you. Like men, at the end of the day, they have a choice and they can just leave whenever they want. Like they don't have the responsibility of actually growing the child in their body. Eden Imbura. Eden Imbura. Okay. See, like, yeah, like, I think women are incredible. Like, we can grow whole humans in our bodies. And when a lot of women have to just literally give up their life to be moms, and that's just not something that I am willing to do. But I respect women that do that because not me. Like, I know if I get pregnant, I would have undenying support. Like, my boyfriend's mom is, like, the best grandmother ever to his, like, brother's baby. So, like, I know at the end of the day, I would have, like, immense support if I had a baby. Like, I would not have an issue with family not helping. Like, I know that I would have that. But that's not what I want. I don't want that. I don't want my body to change. I don't want to take care of a child. I also don't have the money to take care of a child. I think maybe if life was easier, I think if the economy wasn't so crazy, if the world wasn't so effed up, if everything was just better, then, like, maybe my thought process would change, but, like, I just don't know. Yeah, when women are like, I love being pregnant, my favorite thing is being pregnant, I'm like, okay, alright, okay. But then they're also like, all of my teeth fell out, and my hair started falling out, and, like, my bones started breaking, and like, where's the lady with the list on TikTok? Let's bring up the list. Yeah, like, I just know I couldn't afford it at the end of the day. Ugh. I know, some people say that, like, their pregnancy was, like, the easiest pregnancy ever, and then other ladies are like, I almost died, and I was left on the table bleeding out while everybody was looking at the baby instead of me. And it's like, okay, cool. It's like women are not appreciated enough for the shit that they go through. We're just not. We're just not. And people always try to say to me, like, since I work with a bunch of moms, they always like try to like talk me into being a mom, which I think is so weird. That like, if a woman tells you they don't want to be a mom, do not spend the next 30 minutes explaining why having kids is like the best thing ever. Just respect the fact that somebody said they don't want to be a mom. You know what I mean? Like, everybody is like my coworkers are like, Alyssa, you would have the cutest daughter. Like, your daughter would be so cute. I'm like, what if I don't have a daughter? But also, like, you don't have kids just because they'll be cute. Like, we aren't owed children. You know what I mean? Like, having children is just like a selfish decision on your own because you feel like you need to have children. Like, we aren't owed children in this life. You know what I mean? Like, like, some women want to be pregnant so badly that they're willing to die to be pregnant. And that doesn't make any sense to me because, like, then you're not even going to be alive to take care of the kid. I don't get it. Oh my god. Ah, that sounds awful. Put it on the list. Put it on the list. Pelvis separating. No! No. And keep in mind, this conversation is me not judging people who currently have kids. Like, if you want to have kids, like, I love that for you. I personally, like, would just not. No. I've never had a motherly instinct. I just wish personally that it was easier in this world for women to give birth. At least in the United States. Like, I know in other countries, like, women are allowed to be out of work for like 2 years after giving birth. Like, that's crazy. But like here, women are working until they're basically giving birth because they can't afford to be at home. And then they have to come back like 6 weeks after giving birth in order to afford the child. And I just don't think that's like right. Yeah, like maybe if I was rich and like super financially stable and I lived at home and I didn't have to worry about anything in my life, then maybe I'd be like, yeah, maybe let's have a kid. But like, even then, I don't think I would. Yeah, there's some countries that pay women to have children. Isn't that crazy? No, some women do not get maternity pay. Like, I mean, you can get fired for nothing in here, especially with corporations. Yeah, like some women have to use PTO to go on pregnancy leave. Like most places, you do not get paid maternity leave to leave, especially if you're working like an hourly job. I am too British for this. Yeah. Like I believe working at the library, like there was no maternity leave. Most hourly jobs, you are not getting maternity leave. Most people use their PTO or they just don't get paid while they're gone. So it's like, how can you even afford that? You would have to have like a partner or something. And that's the thing too, like if I ever got pregnant, I would not want to be working. Like, if I was pregnant, I will be treated like a queen, and my boyfriend will be bowing down to me every single day. Like, I will not be working. You want me to grow a human being and also work? No. No, not happening. Yeah, I remember, Aubrey, like, you were, like, super pregnant at, like, Build-A-Bear, weren't you? Yeah, like, that's what sucks, too, is, like, even adopting is, like, too expensive for, like, normal people. Like, my coworker is pregnant now, and, like, she's only a couple months pregnant. Like, she just now started to show, and she's exhausted every day, and she's, like, throwing up. Coming to work in the mornings, it's like, when I throw up, I cannot exist. Like, exactly. If men were the ones who had to be pregnant, you know how amazing the system would be if men were the ones that had to experience this? That's nice. You don't get that here. Oh, that's nice, Jenna. Yeah, no, I think my life would be significantly different if I was, like, rich or something, but even then. And it's crazy because, like, you know, women are on this, like, maternal clock. So a lot of women, like, rush to get pregnant, too, because they're too scared that they're, you know... I mean, your percentage of, like, having a Down syndrome baby increases the older you get, too. Like, having... Well, also dying while you're pregnant, the percentage of that increases, too. So it's, like, a lot of women are like, in a rush to have children, too, because they're too scared of, like, being super sick or, like, you know, their baby dying or having so many health issues, you know. Ew. Yeah, the place you worked, Jenna, was gross. Let's give the pregnant girl an aggressive dog. It starts at 35, that's actually crazy. Really? Your chance of twins? I don't get that. I would... Well, that's what I think about often, too. It's like, what if you accidentally get pregnant and you don't want to be pregnant, and then you have, like, triplets? Off myself. No! No. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. Like, I couldn't even afford one. 3 of them? Also, how do your boobs handle feeding 3 babies all the time? Oh, no. Nope. Oh my god, what the heck? You should sue them. 27, I'm geriatric. How do you say that? I know how to say that, but for right now I can't say it. Geriatric. That's the word. Geriatric. Yeah, my biggest fear is being pregnant, not knowing I'm pregnant. Literally. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Like, I see those TikToks of women being like, I went to the hospital because I thought my appendix bursted and I had ended up having twins. Geriatric, yeah. No. Nope. Women are superheroes because what do you mean? No. I got time. I know, right? Most expensive stomachache ever, literally. That's always my fear too. It's like every single time I had to go to the hospital last year for like my POT symptoms because I was having such bad like heart pain and stomach pain and everything. Like I thought I was dying last year. Every single time I went to the hospital, the first thing they would do was a pregnancy test, like every single time, which is what they have to do because they can't send you in for like CTs and x-rays if you're pregnant. So every single time I'd be like, if this comes back that I'm pregnant, I will lose my goddamn mind. I will go crazy. And like I would start gaslighting myself that maybe I am pregnant. Could I be pregnant? Even though I'm safe every single time I have sex. But it's just like, could I be pregnant? Did I get pregnant on accident? And like I start gaslighting myself and like maybe I'm not actually sick. Maybe I'm pregnant. But I was not pregnant every single time. But also that would suck too, like having a cryptic pregnancy because you're not prepared at all. And it's like all of a sudden you go to the hospital and you come out with a baby and you have nothing for that baby. That would stress me out because like, what if you didn't have the money to go get the diapers and the food and like, well, I mean, I guess not everybody can breastfeed though. It's like, what if you don't have the clothing? What if you can't afford the baby bed? And like, I mean, diapers are so expensive. So it's like, that would be absolutely terrible because you are not prepared at all for a living being. Like, what if you don't have a house that's big enough for a baby? Like, what do you do? How do you just like call your boss and be like, hey, I gave birth last night? Yeah, like I think they legally like have to make you take a test or something so they don't get like sued for like killing a baby in an x-ray or something. I mean, I think you can decline, but like I've never not been forced to take a pregnancy test every time I've gone to the hospital. Hi, Ramon. Or Ramon. Sorry if I said that wrong. Yeah, like having to buy that all at once and like, you know, a lot of people have like baby showers, so they get that expensive stuff like gifted to them usually. Like, I mean, not everybody, but like a lot of people get that stuff gifted to them. But like to not even have that prepared or to not have anybody like prepared to gift that to you, like that would be crazy. Yeah, I saw during COVID like the formula shortages. I have a hair splinter in my arm and it hurts really bad. And I saw all these women on Facebook like begging if anybody had any extra formula because like their kid was on a special formula that they had to have. And it was so scary seeing online like women just begging and crying. Like they're like, I'll pay anything, like I just need this formula. Aubrey, I feel like I bought you something. It wasn't on your wish list, but I feel like I bought you like Nightmare Before Christmas, didn't I? Or am I thinking of someone else? Or like books or something? I swear I bought you something. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I like was about to and then I forgot. How long do you think you'll do YouTube? I don't know. I really don't. Until I don't want to anymore. Which honestly, the past couple of months, it has felt like I was not gonna do it anymore, but I swear swear I did. Because there was like a Nightmare Before Christmas like thing, and then there was like a book set. I swear I bought it for you. Yeah, I will for your next one for sure. I'll make you something for your next baby. I swear I did though. Or maybe it got canceled. Yeah, did I not? No, that was last year, 2 years ago. How old is your kid? Because, like, I go to my Amazon purchases and, like, I have tons of baby stuff that I've, like, bought people. I don't know. I swear I did, but I guess I didn't. Okay, yeah, that would have been too late. Because I apparently had bought some baby a My Neighbor Totoro onesie. Don't know who I bought that for. I don't know what baby I bought that for. Because I feel like I would have bought that for your baby. But that was 2024, so that would have been too late. Whose baby did I buy that for? People just be having babies. I just buy baby stuff. I just buy cute baby stuff that, like, if I had a baby, I would buy it for them. Cause, like, I really, really like vintage baby clothes, like the ones that I see at Goodwill. And it's like, whenever I see vintage baby clothes, I want to buy them to give to someone who has a baby. But I only know one girl who's pregnant right now. So I could give it to her. But, like, I guess I could collect them for Aubrey's next baby. Because, like, vintage baby clothes are so much cuter than new baby clothes. Because they're, like, all embroidered and they're, like, just so cute. Because I also bought a baby boy gift bag. So who did I buy that for? Maybe it was for my nephew. I don't think he's 2 though. I do remember that. I honestly love going to baby showers. I think it's really fun, like playing the little games. And I genuinely do love buying baby things for people. Like I really do. I think baby clothes and like baby items are so cute. Like when my nephew was born, like I bought him a bunch of books. And like I've crocheted him a bunch of like little toys and stuff. I also really like gender reveals because I think they're fun. Obviously not the ones that like destroy the planet, but I can't believe I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I was only going to stream for a little bit and then I always stream for so much longer. Let's go online and see if any more drama has happened. Thanks, Eric. I know, and it's crazy because, like, they can only wear them for, like, a week, and then they grow out of them. That's why usually when I buy baby clothes for women, I usually get, like, the bigger sizes, like the bigger baby sizes, because then they can, like, grow into it, and they'll be able to wear it longer, I feel like. Like, I usually buy, like, 9 to 12-month ones. Because also, some babies are just, like, born really big, too. Oh my god, all these summer house people are just posting. Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't even buy newborn stuff for people. Have y'all seen those like felt craft books that people have been making on TikTok? Like they're little activity books, but they're made out of felt and people like sew them. I was 10 pounds when I was born. But like my coworker, she's having her third daughter and she threw away, well, didn't throw away, but she donated all of her second baby's stuff because she didn't think she was gonna get pregnant again. So I was like, I'm probably gonna buy her some stuff, like little girl stuff, because she doesn't have anything.
Yesterday, Adam Glenn, who's a local street reporter in New York, caught up with Kyle Cook today, and what he had to say was crazy. I mean, he said that Amanda is unwell right now with all the online bullying, which we know that she's been receiving a lot of hate, and he wonders why West isn't getting the same treatment. Take a listen.
I'm good. I appreciate people checking in. I'm actually really worried about Amanda, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Have you talked to her since, or?
Talked to her. Talked to her both, like, before they put the statement out. She gave me a heads up. And I talked to her last night, and I think I understand people have all sorts of opinions.
People are like trying to, y'all don't watch Summer House, so I don't even know why I'm trying to explain this drama to y'all. Yeah, I think I was like 9.5 pounds or something. I was born at 6:30 in the morning. My sister was like a lot smaller. I think she was like 7 or 8 pounds, which I think that's like pretty average, right? I mean, I don't know anything about babies, but see, I'm gonna just type in like vintage baby clothes on eBay, I mean on Amazon, just to see like what is considered vintage baby clothes in like a modern era. See, like this, precious. These, adorable. I think I just really like doll clothes, and babies are kind of like little dolls of some sort. But like this is not, it's not the same. That's cute. See, I like this style, whatever this style is. I think it would be considered like vintage. Like with little ducks and like bows, and like I really like old looking frilly, like when a baby looks like a porcelain doll is when I love. Now let me see what actual vintage baby clothes look like. Like this. Like this Clifford overalls. Yes. Yes, very cute. Very cute. Stuff like that. Like I'm pretty sure, oh, I wish it wasn't blurry. I'm pretty sure I had this exact overall set when I was a kid, the strawberry shortcake one. I'm pretty positive I had that. Like, oh, so cute. I think I just love overalls. Yeah, I kind of want to make those felt books too, but like I don't have a baby to give it to. Yes, I do have my budget wallet right here. I haven't been making cash tips anymore because we've been doing our tipping differently. I mean, I do get cash tips sometimes, but I haven't been getting as much. So I haven't been able to put too much in here, but I have like $300 in here right now. Yeah, I love bears. Yeah, like the actual vintage prices are crazy. Yeah, your child can be my model. Like the little precious moments, like look at this little precious moments. So cute. I had a lot of precious moments stuff when I was a kid. I think it's just because of the era. It was very of the era, the precious moments stuff, but I don't know, if it looks like something a grandma would make, I love it. But it's just not the same. Like modern vintage is just not the same. It's not. Everything just looks really fake. Oh, this is cute. This little strawberry outfit. See, I'm not even imagining it on a baby in my head. I'm imagining it on like an American Girl doll. See, my brain doesn't even go towards children at all. Ugh, I feel like I should get off so I can film a TikTok on how to make a chapstick holder before the sun goes down, because the sun's gonna start setting in like an hour or two. Oh my god, yeah, the original Furbies are so expensive. Anything like from the early 2000s, late 90s, like what I grew up with, is like all really expensive now. Okay guys, I've really enjoyed chatting with you today. We've been chatting about a lot of fun stuff, honestly. I wish I could stream every day, but I have to go back to work tomorrow. So make sure to go watch my new video after you get off this live stream. Make sure to go like that video and give it a nice comment. And I will hopefully see you guys next Wednesday for my next weekly live stream. Yeah, I'll try to keep you guys updated on Instagram with like all of the things that I'm making. I'm also filming a video on that too, so sorry guys, I have to get off because I've almost been streaming for 4 hours. So I love you guys though. Thank you for staying and chatting with me, and I'll see you next time.